Hi children, welcome to the online classes. This is Sirisha, NSCRT KGB Tada. మోషన్ అండ్ టైమ్ లెసన్ని 10 కాన్సెప్ట్స్గా విభజించుకోవడం జరిగింది. ఫస్ట్ వన్ మోషన్ అండ్ రెస్ట్, సెకండ్ వన్ కాజ్ ఆఫ్ మోషన్, థర్డ్ డిస్టెన్స్, ఫోర్త్ టైమ్, ఫిఫ్త్ వన్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ మోషన్, సిక్స్త్ వన్ యూనిఫామ్ మోషన్, నాన్ యూనిఫామ్ మోషన్, సెవెంత్ స్లో అండ్ ఫాస్ట్ మోషన్, ఎయిత్ speed, ninth distance and time graphs, 10th India in space technology. What do you observe from above picture? You can see the movement of cars, buses, train, boat, clouds, birds and minute hand in the clock. On the other side, we can see the bridge, buildings, road, hill and the clock tower which are not moving. We observe different objects moving in different ways with different speeds. Apart from this, we observe motion while we are walking, dancing, playing games, riding a bicycle, water flowing from the tap, rattling windows of our class, birds flying, motor vehicles, bullock carts moving on the roads, trains on railway track, etc. Even the air that we are respiration exhibits motion. In the same manner, we observe television, fridge, chairs, table, plates, spoons, etc. We are not moving. Do all these things move alike? ఇవన్నీ ఒకే రకమైన కదలికలు కలిగి ఉన్నాయా? What do makes the objects move and moving objects to come rest? వస్తువులు కదిలే వస్తువు విరామ స్థితిలోకి వచ్చేలా చేసేది ఏమిటి? What do we call the motion of train moving in a straight line? రైలు సరళరేఖ వెంబడి కదిలితే ఆ చలనాన్ని ఏమని పిలుస్తాం? Is this forward movement of birds and the movement of its wings same? పక్షుల రెక్కల కదలిక మరి అవి ముందుకు వెళ్ళి కదలిక ఒకే విధంగా ఉన్నాయా? To know the answers for these questions, let us learn the concepts like motion and rest, distance, time, types of motion, etc. First concept, motion and rest. How do you decide whether any object is in motion or at rest? Motion is a common experience in our life. We observe many objects like trees, buildings, display boards, electric poles at rest while we walk to school. But when we see them from a moving bus or train, we observe that they appear to be moving. Are all these trees, buildings, electric poles, etc. really in motion? Observe the above picture. Moving a bus, moving a train. Assume that you are standing near a tree. Which one do you feel is moving passenger in the bus or tree? Assume that you are in the bus. Which one of do you feel is moving, tree or your co-passenger? In the first case, you feel that the tree is at rest and the passenger in the bus is in motion. In the second case, feel that the tree is in motion and your co-passenger is at rest. Why is it so? ఎందుకు అలా అనిపిస్తుంది? We feel an object is at rest when it is not changing its position. We feel an object is in motion when it is changing its position with respect to its surroundings. So, motion and rest are relative terms and they are relative to the observer. Motion is related to the observer, depends upon the observer and object. Example, train. Motion is a relative కాన్సెప్ట్. ఇక్కడ మోషన్ అండ్ రెస్ట్కి సంబంధించి ఇక్కడ ఒక యాక్టివిటీని ఇచ్చారు. ఫస్ట్ యాక్టివిటీలో ఫిగర్స్ని చూడండి. ఇక్కడ బ్యాగ్, టేబుల్, బటర్ఫ్లై, బర్డ్, హౌస్, జెయింట్ వీల్. ఇక్కడ ఏఈ రెస్ట్ ప్లేస్లో ఉన్నాయి, ఏఈ మోషన్ ప్లేస్లో ఉన్నాయి. ఈ టేబుల్లో మీరు రాయాలి. From the above observation and activities, we can say that an object is said to be in motion if it changes its position with respect to its surroundings. An object is said to be at rest if there is no change in its position with respect to its surroundings. Have you ever played carom board? What is the reason movement of the coins when we hit them with a striker? Second concept, cause of motion. The force applied by the striker on the coins is the reason behind this. Force makes an object to move or tend to move. Now let us do an activity, cause of motion. How force affects the motion. Activity 2. ఇక్కడ యాక్టివిటీ 2లో మనకు ఒక ఫుట్బాల్ ఆడే ఫిగర్ను మనకి ఇక్కడ ఇచ్చారు. ఒకసారి చూడండి యాక్టివిటీ 2ని ఎలా చేయాలనేది. టేక్ ఏ ఫుట్బాల్ and go to your school ground with your friends. Stand in a triangle shape as shown in the figure. Ask your friend to kick the ball in your direction. You pass the ball to another friend. Ask him to stop the ball. Now answer the following questions. What do your friend apply to make the ball move? What did you apply to change the direction of ball? What did your friend apply to stop the moving ball? మీ స్నేహితుడు బంతిని కదిలించడానికి దానిపై ఏం ప్రయోగించాడు? ఆ బంతి యొక్క దిశను మార్చడానికి దానిపై ఏం ప్రయోగించావు? మీ స్నేహితుడు కదులుతున్న బంతిని ఆపడానికి దానిపై ఏం ప్రయోగించాడు? యు ఆల్ అప్లైడ్ muscular force with your legs to do so. మీరంతా ఏం చేశారు? కాళ్ళ యొక్క కండర బలాన్ని అక్కడ ఉపయోగించారు. From the above observation, we can say that force is required to change the object from rest into motion, to change its distance to even, to change from motion to rest. In the same way, all type of movements like walking, swimming, applying brakes to vehicles, flow of water in the river, falling of flowers from trees, attraction of magnets, etc., are possible with different types of forces. You will learn different types of forces in higher classes. Objects move from one place to another place when force is applied on it. What can we call the length of path that an object moves from one place to another? Let us discuss about it. Third concept 5.3. Third concept, distance. The total length of the path traveled by an object between two places is called distance. Unit of distance. The basic unit of distance is centimeter. SI unit of distance is meter. But kilometer is used to measure large distances. Let us do an activity to understand the concept of distance. Fourth concept, time. The measurable period between two incidents is called time. The measurable period between two incidents is called time. Units of time. The basic unit of time is second. Its symbol of is S. Larger units of time are minutes and hours. You already know how these units are related to another. We use the word time very often in our daily life. In some situations, without using the word time, we express the duration of time like so late, so early, etc. How do you measure to estimate time? Clocks are the most common time measuring devices. Measuring devices కి మనకి ఇక్కడ ఒక యాక్టివిటీని ఇస్తున్నారు. యాక్టివిటీ 4. కండక్ట్ 100 మీటర్ రన్నింగ్ రేస్ విత్ ద హెల్ప్ ఆఫ్ యువర్ ఫిజికల్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ టీచర్. పీటీ మేడం అడిగి మనకు పీటీ మేడం స్కూల్లో రన్నింగ్ రేస్ పెడుతుంది కదా. పెట్టినప్పుడు ఎవరెవరు ఎంతో పరిగెత్తుతున్నారు అనేది మేడము కౌంట్ చేస్తుంది. దేని సహాయంతో కౌంట్ చేస్తుంది? స్టాప్ వాచ్ సహాయంతో మేడం కౌంట్ చేస్తుంది. Stop clocks helps to measure the pulse rate. We use stop clocks in the laboratory to measure taken for completion of chemical reactions. Time taken by the pendulum for one oscillation. Apart from this, they also help us to measure the time in the races and games very accurately, even to the extent of fraction of seconds. Nowadays, we use electronic clocks, digital clocks and stop clocks in mobile phones to measure time. A few decades ago, people used pendulum clocks that have now become rare. Stop clocks are used to measure shorter time intervals between two events accurately, like minutes and hours, week, fortnight, month, season, ayana are also units for measuring time. Sundial, sand clock, water clock are used primitively to measure the time. Hour. The time between one sunrise and the next was called a day. Similarly, a month was measured from one new moon to the next. A year was fixed as the time taken by the earth to complete one revolution around the sun. A mean solar day contains 24 hours. Till now, we learned motion, rest, cause of motion, time. Are all the motions same? How many types of motions are there? Let us discuss various types of motion. 60 seconds, 1 minute. 60 minutes, 1 hour. 24 hours, 1 day. 365 days, 1 year. 10 years, 1 decade. 10 decades, 1 century. 10th century, 1 millennium. Concept: types of motion. All motions are not same. Motion is of three types. Number 1, translatory motion. Number 2, rotatory motion. Number 3, oscillatory motion. Let us discuss translatory motion. Translatory motion. Have you played with a toy car? How does it move if you push it forward? If all points of a moving object move through the same distance in same direction, then the motion is said to be translatory motion. Example: moving a bus, moving a car, mango falling from a tree. Observe the following situation. The bus moved from building A to building A building to B building in a certain interval of time. Answer the following questions by observing them. Do all the parts of bus like wheels, headlights, windows, etc. move through the same distance from building A to building B? Is the direction of motion of bus along a straight line or a curved line? All parts of the bus move along with the bus in a straight line from building A to B. Can you give some more examples of motion which are all points of moving body move through the same distance in the same direction? Coconut falling from a tree, movement of lift, car traveling on a straight road, etc. are some of the examples of these types. Translatory motion are two types, as rectilinear motion and curvilinear motion. If a body in the translatory motion moves along straight line, then the motion is called rectilinear motion. If a body in translatory motion move along a curved path, then the motion is called curvilinear motion. Light rays from the sun moves in straight line path. Hence, the motion of light rays is rectilinear motion. The movement of body of snake is in curvilinear motion. Of all the parts of body move along the curved path, what type of motion it is? Next, rotatory motion. If all the parts of moving body follow a curved path with the respect of fixed center or axis of rotation, it is said to be in rotatory motion. Observe the following diagrams. ఇక్కడ మనకు మూడు బొమ్మలు ఇక్కడ ఇచ్చున్నారు. ఫ్యాన్, బొంగరం ఇచ్చున్నారు, మోషన్ ఆఫ్ giant wheel. Do you find any similarity in the above motions? What is the path of motion of each part of the body that moves? In the above situations, the parts of the objects move in a curved path with respect to a fixed center or fixed axis. Let us understand the motion of merry-go-round. While it is moving, persons sitting on hanging chairs like toys move in curved path around a fixed center. The imaginary line passing through the fixed center is called axis of rotation. This type of motion is known as rotatory motion. Circular motion is a special type of rotatory motion where the distance between the object and the axis of rotation remains fixed. Can objects have simultaneous translatory and rotatory motions? When a cycle is moving on the straight line, observe its wheel movement. What type of motions it contains? వీల్లో రొటేటరీ మోషన్ మనం అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తాం. వెన్ యూ అబ్జర్వ్ ద మోషన్ ఆఫ్ సైకిల్ టైర్ మూవింగ్ స్ట్రైట్ లైన్, all the parts of tires moves in the same directions of cycle, so we can say it is in translatory motion. If you observe the rolling of cycle tire, it move in a curved path about a iron rod in the middle of the wheel as an axis, so we can say it is in rotatory motion. In this way, the cycle tire moving in straight line passes both translatory and rotatory motion. Have you played with a seesaw? How does it move? How does the needle of swing machines moves? Such type of motions are oscillatory motions. Now let us discuss oscillatory motion. The to and fro motion of an object about a fixed point that always following the same path is called oscillatory and vibratory motion. Seesaw moves in up and down direction from fixed point. This type of motion is called oscillatory motion. Observe the motions and strings of veena when they are vibrating. Needle of swing machine when it is working and answer the following. వీల్లో రొటేటరీ మోషన్ ఉంటుంది, నీడిల్లో ఆసిలేటరీ మోషన్ ఉంటుంది, క్లాత్లో లీనియర్ మోషన్ అనేది ఉంటుంది. విచ్ సిమిలారిటీ డూ యూ ఫైండ్ ద మూవింగ్ పార్ట్స్ ఆఫ్ ద అబవ్ ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్స్? లెట్ us directions of motions content. Are they moving in the same path again and again? All the objects mentioned above are moving into and fro motion, back and forth motion. The direction of motion of the objects changes alternatively along the same path about a fixed point. Hence, we can say that they are in oscillatory motion or vibratory motion. Do all motions take same time to cover the same distance? ఈ ఫిఫ్త్ కాన్సెప్ట్స్ గురించి కొంత చిన్న క్వశ్చన్లు ఇచ్చాను, వాటికి ఆన్సర్లు రాయండి. లెసన్ 2-3 సార్లు రీడింగ్ చేయండి.